Okay, I do hereby call this May City Council meeting to order and ask for roll.
Councilmember Kevin Reed,
Present.
Councilmember Alex McCree,
Here.
President Jennifer Harrington. Here. Mayor Pat Stevens.
Here.
Councilmember Jeff Humbach.
Here.
Councilmember Dr. David Law.
Here.
And we do have a quorum.
Thank you. We could all please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance in a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Be seated. Item 4 is the approval of the agenda. Any changes from staff? We added item, we're going to make it item F under business, 7F, which will be a Kansas alcoholic beverage.
No,
6F. 6. Oh, sorry. Oh, you want to put it in the consent agenda?
We can.
6E.
If you guys are okay with that.
Okay, yeah, I'm okay with
But
that.
I will clarify what it is because it's not written into there. It is a occupational license for CNR Liquor, Wine and Spirits located at 5203 North Main Road. And it's for, it is, so it will be basically a local license. They've already received their state license. And so this would just be a pretty local license. And that would be subject to receiving payment for their local license.
Great. So we're just going to put that in the consent agenda then. Okay.
Mr. Mayor, I would make a motion to approve the agenda as modified.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the agenda as modified. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item 5 is public comments. I'm not seeing any public comments at all. So with that, you're here. You want to, you want to sign it? Thank you. All right. All right. The podium is yours.
Councilman, Mayor, the last time I came, I presented to you the need for me to have my flowers in the easement instead of grass, because I'm allergic to the grass. And I just needed to know if anything had been decided on that. There was some comments made that you were supposed to come look and see what you thought the aesthetics was, and if it's appropriate for me to have my flowers.
Well, I believe that that was moved back to the staff to determine. As far as the council is concerned, we
I never
didn't.
did hear anything about it.
Yeah, we gave her 3 weeks for the flowers to stop blooming.
Okay.
And then she would have to cut them down until next year.
Okay.
And then I've forwarded the additional information to council to review.
We've had to deal with some sun, rain, and they're not totally all cut down. There are some still blooming that I will take care of as I'm able to do it. Won't be a problem.
Okay with you all. There you go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, that is the end of public comments. We'll move on to the consent agenda, item number 6.
I move that we approve the consent agenda as presented with the addition.
I'll second that.
We got a motion, a second to approve the consent agenda with the added item E for the alcohol. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Moving on to item 7A. I'm going to open the public hearing for the revenue neutral rate resolution.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. We're before you tonight for the revenue neutral rate hearing. And you have your agenda item in front of you. Should answer all your questions unless you have any for me. And I'll stand for a motion pending any public comments.
I think this has been discussed ad nauseum, so to speak. So I personally don't have any questions or comments at this point. Anybody else?
And this is the same case as with the cemetery budget. The resolution does have to be passed before the hearing is closed.
Okay.
I would make a motion that we adopt the resolution to exceed the revenue neutral rate of 35.621 mils.
Second.
A motion and a second, and I would like to do a roll call vote at this time.
I think we might need a correction on how that
Yeah,
was
She
stated.
just
Okay.
adopted the revenue neutral.
Oh,
Exceed it, you said.
Did you say
I
exceed?
move to adopt the resolution,
Okay.
is what I
To
said.
exceed.
To exceed.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, to exceed.
Yeah, I think she said to exceed.
Okay,
Oh, I missed
sorry.
it. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I heard what you heard, so that's, yeah.
are we good? Yep.
Councilmember Kevin Reed,
Yay.
Councilmember Alex McCready,
Yay.
President Jennifer Harrington,
Yay.
Councilmember Jeff Humbaum,
Yay.
Councilmember Dr. David Blah.
All right. Passes. At this time, I would like to close the public hearing and proceed to the 2026 budget hearing and adoption of the budget, which is item B, 2026 City of Maize budget hearing and budget adoption. I'm assuming, what do we just go from there? We just need a recommendation or,
Open the hearing.
open the hearing again to adopt the 2026 budget for the City of Maize. Go from there. So, again,
No public comments.
no public comments, nobody's here. Any questions from council or any statements from staff? No, sir. Okay. If not, I would entertain a
Mr.
motion.
Mayor,
Yes.
I would move to adopt the 2026 budget for the city of Maize and direct the city clerk to submit to Sedgwick County Clerk as required. And would like to have a roll call vote.
I'll second that
I've got a motion. I've got a motion and a second to adopt the 2026 budget for the City of Maize and direct the city clerk to submit to the Sedgwick County Clerk as required. And I would ask for a roll call vote, please.
Councilmember Kevin Reed,
Yay.
Councilmember Alex McCready,
Yay.
President Jennifer Harrington,
Yay.
Councilmember Jeff Humbaum,
Yay.
Councilmember Dr. David Blah.
Yeah.
Motion passes. At this time, I would like to close the budget hearing. We're going to move on to item C, Eagle View Estates Engineering Contract.
Good evening again, Mayor and Council. You previously approved the petitions and resolutions of advisability for Eagle View Estates, which is the duplex neighborhood going in off of 53rd. Garver, the engineering firm selected by BATC, which is the developer for the Eagle View Estates, has submitted the attached engineering contract. Garver will contract to complete engineering design, bid solicitation, and construction administration and inspection for the following not to exceed amounts: sanitary sewer, $71,725, water improvements, $55,875, stormwater drain improvements, $165,600, and paving improvements for $143,575. Eagle View Estates improvements are included in the 2025-2026 project funding plan. City attorney has reviewed and approved the contract as to form, and I'm looking for a recommendation this evening to approve the contract with Garver.
Anything from council? Any questions?
All of this goes directly to specials.
Yes, absolutely.
I would then move that we approve the contract with Garver not to exceed the amount of $436,805 and authorize the mayor to sign.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the contract with Garber not to exceed the amount of $436,805 and authorize the mayor to sign for Eagle View Estates engineering contract. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Item D, adopt resolution appointing the Hutchinson Tribune, the official city newspaper.
As I indicated, when we brought forth to you a charter ordinance to adopt the city website as the official newspaper for the city, I indicated at the time that the Clarion would be making a change and they'd be renaming to the Hutchinson Tribune, and that has officially happened. In the interim time between, we have to wait 61 days after the second publication of our charter ordinance for that to officially take effect, where the city website becomes that. We'll actually bring a resolution at that time to make it official. But in the interim time, because the Clarion has changed names, we felt it was appropriate to bring to you a resolution that adopts the Hutchinson Tribune, which is the predecessor of the Clarion in the meantime. So we have something out there and it's official. So we'd ask that you bring forth this resolution in the interim until we can officially make our website our official newspaper.
Is there certain times we'll still have to publish?
There will probably be times like during the budget time that we
Yeah.
publish, but to the best of my knowledge, it's one of the few things, if a state statute doesn't if it specifically addresses anything of that nature, I think they've worked through a lot of those things that used to be where you still had to do, even if you had signed your city website as your official newspaper, you used to have to do it for bond happenings, but they've actually gotten, I think, an attorney general's ruling that said that if you've assigned your website, that you can now handle things through your official newspaper or through your website. So the last hanging fruit probably is we probably will continue to post the budget on there, but we'll also put it on our website. And then obviously advertisements and things that we decide to put into the newspaper, we'll continue to do that. But other than that, there'll be very limited amount of things.
Mr. Mayor, I would move to adopt the resolution that designates the Hutchinson Tribune to be the official city newspaper that is attached to this agenda report.
I'll second that.
I have a motion and a second to adopt the resolution that designates the Hutchinson Tribune to be the official city newspaper that is attached to the agenda report. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carries. Item E, sales tax levy authorization ordinance. It's an ordinance to approve the 1% citywide sales tax.
Yes, as you're all aware, on August 5th, we had held a sales tax election for a 1 cent citywide retailer's sales tax for a twofold purpose. A, maintenance, repair, and improvements of street sidewalks, including related drainage improvements, which 85% of that 1 cent sales tax would go to that, and the remaining 15% to be put towards reducing ad valorem property tax in the city for the collection of sales, through the collection of sales tax. That, as you're aware, was approved through the voters. We had a total of 376 votes, with 251 votes in favor and 125 votes against, making it about a 66.76% passage. And with that being the case, and that vote having been gone through, the next steps that would need to happen are we will need to consider an authorization ordinance, which you have before you today. And that will essentially, by passing that, it will essentially make it official. We will have to send notice to the Kansas Department of Revenue. And what will happen is that will commence on January 1st of 2026. Staff will, after approval of this, we'll go through all the steps to make sure we provide notification. We have to do it before October 1st for it to take effect on January 1st. You have to do it a clear quarter in advance. And so at this point, we'd make the recommendation, we go forward with that. And this will make it official.
Questions from council?
Mr. Mayor,
Yep.
I'll make a motion to approve an ordinance authorizing the levy of 1% citywide sales tax and related matters in the city of Maize and authorize Mayor Stivers to sign.
Got a motion and a second to approve an ordinance authorizing the levy of a 1% citywide sales tax and related matters in the city of Maize and authorize the mayor to sign. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. That's the last item on the agenda. We're not going into executive. Real quick, before we go to adjournment, we had a new employee start today, so if you guys happen to be running by, stop by and introduce yourself.
Samantha Lopez,
Yep.
she's our new administrative coordinator, and we're excited to have her aboard.
I got a chance to meet her today. She seems pretty smart, so we're excited to have her. So with that, we got a meeting again next Monday, so hopefully there'll be other stuff to do. So I would entertain an adjournment at this time.
So moved.
Motion and a second to adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Thank you, everybody. Didn't do 9 minutes, but it was pretty good.